Imagine driving the same car for decades, 200,000 miles, maybe even a million, and it's not a Camry or Corolla. Sounds impossible, right? Yet some underrated cars do it every single day, quietly proving that Toyota doesn't own reliability. In this video, we're revealing 13 hidden gems that almost never break down, and not one of them wears a Toyota badge. These vehicles have been tested by real owners and pushed to incredible mileage milestones. Stick around. These surprises might change what you drive next. Number 13. Acura TL. If there was ever a car that nailed the sweet spot between luxury and reliability, it's the Acura TL. Built during Honda's golden era, this sedan combines everything people love about a dependable daily driver with the class and comfort of a premium brand. Under the hood, you get a 3.2-liter V6 pumping out 270 horsepower through a slick 5-speed automatic. Or, if you're lucky enough to find one, a 6-speed manual that completely transforms the experience. The V6 is buttery smooth, and it's the kind of engine that laughs at high mileage. Step inside and you'll understand why so many people still hang on to theirs. The TL's interior was years ahead of its time. It features leather seats, a great sound system, and a cabin layout that feels both sporty and upscale. Even after all these years, everything still works. The buttons don't fade, the leather doesn't peel, and the whole car still feels solid. Used prices usually sit around $5,000 to $8,000, and for that, you're getting a luxury sedan that can easily last another decade without breaking the bank. Number 12. Subaru Legacy. Everyone's busy looking at the Camry or Corolla, while the Subaru Legacy is quietly racking up miles and never complaining. And the best part? It comes standard with something the others don't: all-wheel drive. Under the hood, you get a 2.5-liter flat-4 boxer engine making about 170 horsepower. It's not a rocket, but it's balanced, grippy, and predictable. Inside, it's classic Subaru. Simple, durable, and well thought out. The visibility is fantastic, the seats are comfortable, and the materials hold up even after years of family duty. You can find clean 2010 models for $4,000 to $6,000, which is incredible for an all-wheel drive sedan that's this dependable. Number 11. Buick Regal GS. Now this one's a real sleeper. The Buick Regal GS is the car nobody expects to see on a reliability list. But here it is, because it's that good. Forget everything you think you know about Buick. This version completely reinvented the brand. It comes with a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder that cranks out 270 horsepower, paired with a 6-speed automatic and optional all-wheel drive. It's quick, composed, and has that European feel in the corners thanks to its sport-tuned suspension and Brembo brakes up front. The interior is where Buick really surprised everyone. It features leather seats, navigation, premium audio, and a cabin that feels tight and refined. And despite being a performance sedan, the GS is built with the same long-lasting hardware that makes GM's powertrain so tough. Because it never sold in huge numbers, the Regal GS remains a hidden gem. You can still find 2015 models for around $9,000 to $11,000, and they hold up incredibly well. Number 10. Hyundai Tucson. Whenever people talk about reliable SUVs, Hyundai rarely gets mentioned. But the mid-2000s Tucson is one of those quiet survivors that just keeps going, not long after others start falling apart. It's the definition of buy it, maintain it, and forget it. Under the hood, you'll find either a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder or a 2.7-liter V6. The V6 is the one to go for with 173 horsepower, smooth power delivery, and an optional all-wheel drive system that handles everything from wet highways to muddy driveways without breaking a sweat. Inside, the Tucson is surprisingly practical. The layout is clean, the seats are comfortable, and visibility is excellent. Nothing flashy, but everything works. The controls are simple. The AC blows cold, and the materials hold up incredibly well for a 20-year-old SUV. And here's the kicker. You can still find clean units between $4,000 and $6,000, and they'll easily outlast most modern compact SUVs that cost 10 times as much. Number 9. Honda Civic. The 8th generation Honda Civic might just be the most quietly impressive car on this list. Everyone knows Civics are reliable, but this generation took that reputation and refined it into something special and built to last. Power comes from a 1.8-liter four-cylinder making 140 horsepower. It's not a performance engine, but it's so smooth and durable that most of them are still running today with over 200,000 miles on the odometer and barely breaking a sweat. The transmission options are either a 5-speed manual for the purist or a 5-speed automatic that shifts cleanly and ages gracefully. Step inside and you immediately see why others love them. The 2-tier digital dashboard still feels futuristic even now. The visibility is excellent. The seats are comfortable for long drives and the cabin layout is simple but clever. You can still pick one up for $5 to $7 grand, and that's a bargain for a car that's practically allergic to breaking down. Number 8. Honda Accord. The 7th generation Honda Accord is not flashy, it's not loud, but it's the one car you can buy used today and feel completely at peace about. Because no matter how many miles it has, chances are it's still got plenty left to give. You get 2 engine choices, a 2.4-liter inline-4 with 160 horsepower, or a 3.0-liter V6 that bumps that number up to 240. Both engines are bulletproof, but the V6 takes things up a notch with silky smooth acceleration and effortless highway cruising. Pair that with either a 5-speed auto or a slick manual, and you've got one of the most balanced sedans ever made. The interior is classic Honda, clean, functional, and built to last. Soft touch materials, supportive seats, and a cabin that still feels solid even after 2 decades. Used prices hover around $4,500 to $7 grand, depending on mileage and condition. That's small money for a car that's proven to go 250,000 miles or more without major issues. Number 7. BMW 3 Series E46. If you're looking for a car that says, "I appreciate driving and I'll keep going," the E46 hits the sweet spot. It's not just about longevity, it's about enjoying the ride while everything else breaks around you. Under the hood, you'll find engines like the M54 Inline-6 that rev freely, deliver smooth power, and are built for use, not just for show. Most owners say that with good maintenance, even 250 to 300,000 miles isn't out of the question. The chassis is well balanced, the steering sharp, and the brakes responsive, making it feel alive even after years on the road. Inside, the E46 feels athletic yet classy. You get good ergonomics, supportive seats, gauges that make you feel like you're in control rather than strapped into a gadget. The exterior styling ages well too. The downside? You need to be a bit more hands-on. The coolant system, suspension components, and electronics need good care. But if you look after it, the payoff is huge. In terms of price, clean used E46 models vary widely, depending on condition, mileage, and specs. But you can find decent ones for $5,000 to $9,000 in many markets. Number 6. Lexus IS 300. Here's a car that quietly talks luxury, reliability, and longevity all at once. Lexus built the IS 300 on a platform focused on driving dynamics, but with that trademark dependability that makes it a wise long-term pick. Under the hood, you've got a 3.0-liter inline-6 that produces 215 horsepower in the 2001 model. Rear-wheel drive, a solid build, and parts from the Toyota Lexus family, so supply and support are strong. Inside, the cabin feels premium yet durable. Good materials, comfortable seats, and the kind of quiet refinement that still feels classy 2 decades later. Plus, the exterior styling is sporty for its time. In terms of why it lasts, a lot of drivers consistently give this model high marks for reliability, and many listings show them crossing big mileages without major drama. Price-wise, some used listings go as low as $5,000 to $8,000 for high mileage samples. Number 5. Honda CR-V. If you want a car that quietly handles the daily grind, family runs, occasional off-road, or muddy access roads, then the 2005-era Honda CR-V is a champion. It might not have the flash of a sport car, but what it does have is stamina and dependability. It features a 2.4-liter DOHC-i VTEC engine in the 2005 model and is built for real-world use. The specs show comfortable seating for 5, decent cargo capacity, and a curb weight that balances capability with efficiency. Reviews say that with regular maintenance, you can realistically expect 200,000 plus miles. Inside, the CR-V is functional, well laid out, and the driving position gives good visibility. On the outside, it's modest but solid. Prices hover around $7,000 to $10,000. Number 4. Honda Pilot. If there's one SUV that can haul the family, conquer bad roads, and still outlast your mortgage, it's the second-generation Honda Pilot. It's the kind of vehicle that never complains, no matter how many road trips, grocery hauls, or soccer practices you throw at it. Powering it is a 3.5-liter V6 with around 250 horsepower. It's strong, refined, and paired with one of Honda's most dependable and automatic transmissions. It's got enough torque to tow small trailers, and enough smoothness to make highway driving feel effortless. Honda's variable cylinder management system even shuts down a few cylinders during cruising to save fuel, which is a neat trick for a big SUV. Inside, it's classic Honda functionality. A roomy cabin with 3 rows, durable materials, and just the right amount of tech to keep things easy. Used prices for this generation usually sit between $6,000 and $10,000, depending on trim and mileage, which makes it one of the smartest family SUV buys on the market. Number 3. Lexus ES350. The Lexus ES350 is what happens when luxury and reliability shake hands and agree to never argue. It's a car that doesn't need to shout. It just glides by quietly while other sedans scream for attention. And that's exactly what makes it special. Powering it is a silky 3.5-liter V6 that makes 268 horsepower, the same dependable engine Toyota used in the Camry V6 and Highlander. It's buttery smooth, always eager, and paired with a 6-speed automatic that shifts so cleanly you barely notice it working. The ES350's ride is what really seals the deal. Soft, composed, and whisper quiet. It feels like driving inside a well-padded cocoon. Inside, Lexus went full comfort mode. You get plush leather seats, wood grain trim, dual-zone climate control, and a sound system that's still impressive today. The cabin insulation is top tier even on the highway. You can hear your thoughts. And unlike many luxury cars from that era, everything actually works. No flickering buttons, no electrical gremlins, just that signature Lexus consistency. On the used market, you can find these for around $7,000 to $10,000, and most have plenty of life left. Many owners see 250,000 miles and counting without any major issues. The ES350 is the quiet achiever of the luxury world. It doesn't crave attention, but it earns respect the moment you sit behind the wheel. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz E-Class. If you've ever thought all German cars are unreliable, this is the one that proves you wrong. The E-Class, especially the W211 and early W212 models, is the sweet spot where Mercedes still built cars with over-engineering in their DNA. Under the hood, you'll find engines like the 3.5-liter V6 or the E320 diesel V6 that run for ridiculous mileage if properly maintained. These cars were built for Autobahn miles, not weekend errands. The 7-speed automatic is smooth and strong, and the suspension, whether it's standard or the optional Airmatic setup, soaks up bumps like a champ. Step inside and it's classic Mercedes, elegant, understated, and built with materials that still feel solid today. The doors close with that trademark thunk. The seats are firm but comfortable, and even after a decade or more, everything feels expensive. You get features like adaptive lighting, electronic stability control, and even optional massaging seats, all part of that early luxury era before things got too digital. The best part? Because people still feel German repair bills, you can pick up a well-kept E-Class for $6,000 to $9,000. And if you keep up with maintenance, it'll easily outlast most modern sedans. Number 1. BMW 3 Series F30. And finally, taking the top spot, the BMW 3 Series F30. Now, hear me out. It might surprise you to see a modern BMW here, but this generation quietly brought back that balance of performance, refinement, and real-world reliability that made the brand famous in the first place. Most trims come with a 2.0-liter turbocharged B48 engine, producing around 180 to 255 horsepower depending on the model. And it's one of BMW's most reliable modern engines. It's efficient, smooth, and capable of huge mileage when serviced properly. The 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox is practically bulletproof, fast when you want it, relaxed when you don't. The cabin feels premium without being overcomplicated. The materials are soft, the iDrive system is intuitive, and everything from the steering to the seats has that perfect mix of sport and comfort. On the road, the F30 feels agile and confident. The suspension tuning strikes a balance between fun and practicality that very few sedans manage to nail. Maintenance costs are surprisingly reasonable, and with used prices starting around 10 to 15 grand, it's one of the best buys in the luxury sport segment right now. The F30 isn't just a newer BMW that happens to be reliable. It's a sign that the brand still knows how to build cars meant to last. And there you have it, 13 underrated cars that last forever and not a single Toyota in sight. Some of these are sleepers, some are luxury legends, and a few are just stubbornly reliable workhorses. But they all have one thing in common. They prove that dependability doesn't always wear a Toyota badge. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more car breakdowns, and let me know in the comments, which of these would you actually buy and daily drive for the next 10 years?